Hello everybody, Captain Marty Brill here. It is Tuesday, August the 11th. It is day one of the Pirates Cove Billfish tournament, and more details on that at the end of today's report. So don't go anywhere. Got lots of interesting things to tell you, and we'll have some fishing reports from all around our area when I come back.
Let's be real. No one wants to deal with nasty varmints like mice, roaches, creepy crawlies, and critters. Leave that work to the experts at Outer Banks Pest Control. Outer Banks Pest Control is the best on the beach when it comes to eradicating those unwanted creatures. They've been in business for over 25 years with well over 100 years of combined exterminating experience. Specializing in both commercial and residential properties, Outer Banks Pest Control has all the tools and equipment necessary to take on any pesky job. They pride themselves on top quality customer service and workmanship. Hey, if it ain't red and yellow, it's just some coattail riding fella. Outer Banks Pest Control, the best on the beach with a proven track record of excellence since the year 2000 and online at outerbanks-pestcontrol.com.
Hi, I'm Captain Jay Cudworth of the Kokomo with Paradise Dolphin Cruises at Safe Harbor Marina in Wanchese. I want to invite you to take a ride out on the Roanoke Sound to see the majestic bottlenose dolphins up close. As a native, I'll be telling you stories from these waters as a boy growing up in Wanchese. Nature and history have combined to make this area unique, and I love sharing this special place with special people. So come on aboard with me and my crew and experience the real beauty of the Outer Banks. For more information, go online to ParadiseDolphinCruises.com. Again, this is Captain Jay. I look forward to seeing you soon.
So fishing in Hatteras, where we always start our reports, offshore has been good. A lot of blackfin tunas down there. There's some scattered wahoos. Wahoo are always scattered. They're almost a bycatch. A little bit later into our season, Captain Buddy Hooper tells me September, we'll see some larger numbers. Wahoo are long and skinny and beautiful stripes, great eating, really fast, supposedly the fastest fish in the ocean, but they got some of the most dangerous teeth in the ocean as well. A barracuda and a shark have more vicious looking teeth, but a wahoo's teeth look very generic, but they're so close together it would be like biting you with a pair of very sharp knives. Anyway, so there's been some wahoo, there's been a few mahi, a lot of blackfin tuna down that way, and we'll jump up to Oregon Inlet. And at Oregon Inlet, my old dock partner, Arch Bracher on the Pelican, he had, he had 11 sailfish yesterday. Now that bodes well for our tournament boats fishing out of Oregon Inlet, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. But good going, Arch, with your 11 sailfish. Another boat at Pirates Cove had 7. And that's a pretty decent bite. I did not hear much in the blue marlin bite. The blue marlins were the bigger ones. But anyway, they had some very good blackfin tuna fishing and some mixed catches of mahi, tilefish, and a couple of wahoos for that fleet as well. They also had some Spanish mackerel and bluefish around the inlet. But that was pretty much the long and the short of that. As far as surf and pier fishing goes, it's nothing changed. It's a summertime pick in the surf or on the pier. The biggest mistake a lot of people make is getting too big of a rod and reel for the surf. They want a 12-footer and they want to throw it from here to Bermuda, and that ain't going to work. You just need a 7 or 7.5 foot long light spinning tackle with 10-pound test line, a double hook bottom rig, and some fresh bait. Caught within 24 hours of the time you're using it. Fresh shrimp, a little piece of fresh mullet, sand fleas that you dig out of the surf, all those things. Simple bottom rig, double hook bottom rig. Any local tackle shop can tell you all about it. And then you just cast out just past the wash, just a little bit past the shore break, which is where the fish are feeding on those sand fleas anyway. But it's sea mullet, bluefish, croakers and spot, occasional flounder, a few small sharks. Been talking about it every day. And then on the surface, you're liable to tangle with some Spanish mackerel, although that has slowed down a little bit in the last week. It was really good there for a while. And they're a surface fighting fish. You catch them on metal lures. And pier fishing, no fishing license required. And whether you're on the pier or in the surf, if you didn't even plan on going fishing, local tackle shops and piers can set you up, rent you tackle, or sell you tackle at exactly the same price you could buy it in a big box store where they don't know anything about what you need. It's the local knowledge that counts. So we'll take a little break right here, and I'll come back and talk to you about the backcountry fishing, and I'll talk to you about the tournament.
Set sail for an unforgettable Outer Banks adventure with Aficionado Charters. Perfect for families, beginners, and seasoned anglers alike, their experienced crew makes every trip fun and exciting. With top-tier fishing gear and advanced safety technology, you'll head offshore in search of incredible catches like tuna, mahi-mahi, sailfish, and the oh-so-coveted marlin. As one of the longest operating charter boats on the East Coast, they know where the fish are biting. Plan your next adventure today at aficionadocharters.com and get ready to reel in the fun.
So the fishing in the Sound is going to be almost entirely boat fishing. The wade fishing is not amounting to a whole lot so far, but there is a good big drum bite in the Sound, mostly late in the day, very late and into the dark, along the shoals behind Ocracoke, out off of Swan Quarter over on the other side of the Pamlico Sound. The bite around Oregon Inlet back in the Sound, at least last I heard, it slowed down quite a bit. So not a whole lot going on there, but there are some bluefish. There's a little bit of a flounder bite, and there's, you never know what you're going to tangle with. You might catch a spot or a croaker or some of those pier species if you're drifting with double hook bottom rigs, same way as I talked to you about rigging up for in the surf. Now let's talk about the tournament. The 43rd annual Pirates Cove Billfish tournament, of which I'm over there scoring that tournament all week, just like I did the ladies tournament. And the ladies tournament, which was on Sunday, we had 164 boats. That's our biggest tournament. But that tournament is a one-day tournament. This tournament is a fish 3 out of 4 days, and we have 96 boats. We had 88 last year, so we've got a little bit of an increase there. Things are going really well. Pirates Cove is the marina on the Manio Nags Head Causeway, and we'll be over on the north side of the marina, and a big building called the Pavilion. You cannot miss it. There's also a really good restaurant right there on the premises, and it's open to the public. You can come out and walk and look, and if you want to buy a meal ticket or a bar ticket, you can do that as well. And tomorrow, we got 96 boats. How many of them will fish? You fish 3 out of 4 days, but with Arch on the Pelican catching 11 white marlin, I think quite a few will fish. Then we got a light shift of wind coming for the end of the week. When it comes around the northeast, that's the really good marlin wind. So we'll see what happens. But on those 96 boats, 538 anglers will be fishing. The purse, to be split over 7 categories, is $1,374,113.90. So you got to remember that when you're giving out $1,374,000 worth of prize money. And there'll be top lady angler, top youth angler, top team, all kinds of prizes, really cool trophies. Come out and walk the pavilion. Justin Bateman, Justin is my producer, does so much for me on my podcast and fishing report series. We'll be out there dockside in front of the pavilion, very close to the scale. So you can come out and watch them weigh fish, or we'll be right there as well under our tent, and we'll be doing our podcast stuff there. Stop by and say hello, ask a question. We'd love to see you out on the dock. I do hope you have a great day today. Maybe we'll see you one day this week out at the tournament. Let the good Lord bless you richly.